Let's start from the beginning. I guess I forgot that. You guys on Sarah? Let's start from the beginning. Spirituality is not a superpower like the X-Men. It's not like you become part of the Marvel universe. You're not Doctor Strange. You're not an anime character. You're just a human being, okay, a mortal, okay, that happen to have more in tune traits that taps in the spiritual dimension that is parallel to ours. Let's ground from there. Now that you guys are aware, so let's stop romanticizing spirituality to a point where it looks unrealistic, it looks ridiculous. Secondhand embarrassment is not enough adjective for what I see on a daily basis, especially on the internet. I know it can be scary. Spiritual awakening is fucking scary, especially if you're a person that never had experience of the sort, and it makes you look like everything is bonkers. You consider that you may possibly have schizophrenia. Mind you, let me stop you right there. I don't condone associating a mental condition to something completely apart of it. Like, let's not mix it up the stations, because some people has this bad habit of not getting out of the trampoline of conclusions, always jumping on it. Also, only because you can sense things in a different way, you can see dead people, you can hear other spirits, you can commune with other entities, doesn't make you special. Everybody is sensitive. Everybody can be a psychic. Everybody can develop spiritual capabilities. The difference is the level of commitment, the level of knowledge, and how much you earn in terms of practices, personal development, in order to have that kind of shit. Because nothing is for free. Only because you saw on the internet and said on Google, oh, I want to be a psychic, and then you go bam, you throw that title on your profile and say any gibberish that you want to say. Listen here, Mr. Mercado. Listen here, the last Pythian of the Oracle of Delphi, the reincarnation of the sorceress in Salem, that Wizard of Oz forgotten in Louisiana. So here's the kicker. You're not special. Because being a psychic medium, being a spiritualist, being a witch, being a wizard, being a warlock requires responsibility. And there's nothing funny about the responsibility. If an entity seeks out to you and tell you that they're gonna work with you, and they want to see you grow, and they want to see you go for all trials and tribulations, work and toil, is because that's a responsibility. If you're not ready to go for that responsibility, don't play like you are something that you're not. Let me eat my cereal real quick. This is delicious. In the afternoon, even before dinner, I do it because I can. I'm not a kid anymore. Fuck my parents. Back to what I was saying. Taking consideration that is a responsibility is not something for you to glamorize, to look important, to have clout, to have attention, if you don't know what you're talking about. It's pretty easy to get out and copy other people, to simply steal somebody else's work and claim as yours, and then when it comes to it, you're unequipped 100%. I dare to say you're fucking bare naked because you don't have the prompt to face whatever the fuck comes your way, especially questions. So, with that being said, let's start from the beginning. Spiritual awakening is it scary? It is. Fucking hell. It's not funny. Once you know that you're in the journey, you have two options. First, reject and deny, deflect. It's totally okay. That's your prerogative. You don't feel comfortable delving into this journey. Not a problem. All the entities will understand. The other side will completely understand. Free will is always at play. Okay, only the ones who force their ways towards you are shadow figures, obsessors, and creatures that don't have enough evolution for jack shit. Okay. Third, if you decide to delve into spirituality, wait to go through a whole toboggan of situations, emotions, challenges, obstacles, eliminations, blessings, and curses. Okay? And they are not fun. If you're not ready for the beach slap, sit down. Sit the fuck down. Because to knowing is to suffering, because you don't have any idea what waits for you on the other side. Like, the unknown is scary. Human beings are prone to fear what they can't see, what they can't smell, what they can't sense, what they can't taste. It's completely okay. What it can't be done is glamorize and make you look like you're part of the Winx episode, that you're a Powerpuff Girl, that you're something absolutely bonkers. I dare to say cartoonish, comically ridiculous. Make a humor out of it, like some skit, some dramatization, totally fine, but take that as serious. Be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. If you have the time to lollygag and minimize, downplay things that you wouldn't last a minute doing, I suggest you do a 2 steps back, 2 houses behind, and reevaluate yourself, because you're way below the human evolution. I wouldn't call you subhuman per se, but your level of comprehension is as low as do what you will with the assumption of what I just taught. But if you decide to take seriously, go study. We have resources to a fuck ton. Internet exists. Of course, we take everything with a grain of salt, because not everything is reliable nowadays, especially when it became a little bit mainstream. So I recommend some caution, common sense, discernment, because sometimes some people can be obnoxious for free and think that is totally fine. No, it's not. Let's bring back shaming obnoxious people. Let's bring back the shame of crazy mofos. I'm growing tired of people miscellany things that are so socially inappropriate and think that is okay. Nah. Authenticity versus circus, there's a flat out difference. So with that being said, I'm gonna do a part 2 because this is totally necessary. Excuse me, let me finish my cereal first. Just a moment.